And welcome to Kenya Dog TV, and I am your host Linda Kenyita. I am on a journey of discovering Kenyan dog breeders and the type of dog breeds that we have in the country. Today I am visiting a kennel in Limuru, and we'll get to explore the type of breeds that they keep. Join me as we explore the world of dogs, man's best friend.
Karibu sana.
Asante.
My name is Daniel, and you're very much welcome to my kennel.
What is the name of your kennel?
This is REDHILL Kennels, located in Limuru. Yes.
Okay, I can't wait to see your
Karibu
kennel and
sana.
what you have to offer.
Karibu. So the Black Shepherds.
So we can make with the black ones.
The Shepherd. And actually, if we was to bring the mate,
So one thing about Limuru is that Limuru is cold, and it tends to get even colder by the evening and all that. So are the dogs okay with the temperature around?
yeah, they're already used to the cold weather back in Europe. They come from Germany, Britain, some from South Africa. So the weather here is more or less favorable to us. Because the thicker fur they are, sometimes they do get heat stroke. Yeah, but this weather, although cold to us, they've been exposed to snow. So they're already predisposed to the elements, natural extreme elements of weather.
Even
the cold
the
part.
puppies?
Even the puppies are okay.
Okay.
Yeah, but no, but for 1, 2, 3 small breeds, the Jack Russell and the rest, we normally put the heating bulb. Yeah, because it can actually get very cold. Yeah, this is still Limuru.
I know it.
Then
I can feel.
you can still feel your
And it's
your
sunny.
fingers. Yeah.
So we are talking about Chase. What breed is he?
Chase over here is a cream Labrador, and they normally come in 3 varieties. He's a cream white. There's a black one, and there's a chocolate one. The chocolate one is currently the rarest one introduced into this breed line. Yeah, so a bit expensive. So this guy is special. Actually, we had sold him. We sold him off 2 years ago, and he found his way here like a couple of months after he escaped from his original owner, the guy who bought him from us.
So you sold him, he escaped, and then he came back.
He escaped actually because we can't say he got lost. He probably wanted to find his way back here, and we had actually sold him when he was a puppy. So to mean that a dog has a strong memory, and whatever inclination, which is positive, drives the dog home. Home is where the dog feels at home and comfortable. So I believe that's why he came back here, and the owner was okay. He just said let it stay there.
That is awesome.
It became part of the pack.
So where had you sold it?
Say what, 5 kilometers away.
Wow.
And when saying 5 kilometers, actually not a straight road. It's actually diverting roads going inside towards Limuru area. Woodlands kabisa. So he had to cross the highway, and he had to like find his way. But remember, he's a tracking dog and he's a sniffer dog. So I bet his records were clear and clean. Chess. He's got high blood. Yes. He's a special one here.
So he bites.
Yeah, he bites.
I should stay away
Apparently he's acquired he had acquired some negative behavior of nipping and biting.
Nipping and biting.
Nipping and biting. He won't attack you per se, because if he were to attack, he'd already had attacked.
So now he's permanently part of the pack.
Yeah, he's permanent. He's back home originally, but his mom passed on, so I think that's why he's special now.
Okay.
The mom was very old. He's Brita's son.
Okay.
The mom was called Brita.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's go to another one.
On to this one. This one is a black Labrador. 2 years around there, but you can tell by the size difference. The girls tend to be smaller than the big boys.
So this is 2 years old.
Yeah, 2 years old. You can tell she's friendly. She's got ball drive, sniffing around. Yeah, she can be used for tracking, touching, and more. One of the best family dogs, I believe so. Low maintenance. They're not that fluffy compared to their counterpart, the golden retriever. They are similar in body shape, but these guys are short coated, while the golden retrievers are fluffy. But they are both good for family, kids, and just social life.
Yeah, it's very friendly.
You can see the wag on the tail. And now behind her, there's a black shepherd. The black shepherd is aware that you guys are visitors. He's not that careless. He's just coming to like make friends. He's like investigating and finding out what's going on. Yes, and he's a guard dog. They're good with guarding. Yeah, they can actually put an intruder down. Hapo. Over here we've got some German Shepherds. Yeah, these are working in German. Yeah, friendly. Hello. Yes, not that much.
Yeah. You're not happy. You're grumpy.
Yeah, she wants to be let out.
Go
let out. Yeah. If you let them out right now, I won't be able to do whatever we're doing.
Oh, okay.
And over here we've got 2 other German Shepherds. A beautiful long-coat German Shepherd. You can see a Brie.
That is so...
Come here. Good girl. Yes, you can see the beauty. Actually depicted by your eyes. Just look at her and see how.
Yeah, she's pretty.
She's pretty. Yeah, she's a long-coat Shepherd. This is a pet dog.
This one home.
Maybe you could, but damn expensive.
Imeringa.
Yeah, but
so if I wanted to take it home, how much would I need to
you probably cost something close to 90,000, 120. Yes.
How old is she?
She's about 2 years. They are more or less clocking the same.
So if it's 2 years, it's like 80 to 120. What if I want to get it as a puppy and raise
as a puppy, you get it for 45k. Yeah, you get them fully vaccinated, clearance by the vet, and you are confident enough that the dog you're taking home can actually survive with you without having some predisposition diseases because
and
of lack
people,
of vaccination.
You see, this is why like dogs are like babies. Because they do not come cheap.
Yeah, don't come cheap.
It's an investment.
Yeah,
so when you take a dog home, you have to really take good care of it.
Exactly, and you can see the size itself. This dog eats. They actually consume a lot of protein. They need the rice, they need the vegetable, they need the exercise. So by the time you're getting something as beautiful as this one, you're getting a lifelong investment. Because you just take it home, it's gonna be with you for say plus 13 years, 10, 13 years. Over here are the black German Shepherd. Someone may be surprised. Why black? Yes, it is recognized by the International German Shepherd Association that there is a black Shepherd. There is the conventional black and tan. There is the original sable. You're going to see Zulu running around here. There is a Swiss white Shepherd. There is a liver German Shepherd, a complete brown, and there is a blue Shepherd.
Okay, I'm just used to these ones. I've never seen a black one, and I'm in love with the black ones.
Yeah, the black ones are awesome. They're dope. They're
and
rare.
I think I would be more in love if I was to see the white one.
The white one. Which I had at one time. But the maintenance, I just have to keep cleaning and washing. And this place is rural, set up completely. So the dog was red and maroon, not white. So she had to go.
But you made good money out of that?
Yeah, she gave me good money.
Okay.
She gave me good money.
Good.
Yeah, I still remember the effect she had in my pocket.
So I understand that dogs are omnivorous.
Yes.
So what do you feed your dogs to balance their diet?
Yeah, we balance their diet by acquiring the chicks that you'll see in a short while. We use the mortality chicks from different hatcheries around the area. We've got a guy who supplies them for us. And the starch, we normally use the rice and throw in some vegetables. There are different suppliers and sources of food. And as I've seen, we are doing a large scale production of dogs here and maintaining so many dogs. So it won't be financial fit for us to buy the dry food biscuits, because we get a bag going for 5k, and one bag for 5k can be taken down by half of our pack. So we need like 10,000 a day. So to simplify the whole thing, we just started outsourcing our very own source of food. We've been using the mortality chicks from local hatcheries, and that is for protein, and for starch we normally send a collector to Mwea, and they normally bring us the 200 kilogram bags of rice, and for balancing the vitamins and all that we normally use the vegetables around.
Love vegetables, and this place is very green.
Very green. There's terere, there's a lot of cabbages, there's a lot of cabbages. There's what else? Nyanyas, anything
Carrots,
that is just
miji.
cut them up, boil them with the meat, and then just put the rice. It's very healthy. That's why you can see they're not constipating.
They're not
yes.
They're not constipated.
Yes, they're having eggs. Yeah. Yeah. So normally that's basically what we do for feeding. But for small puppies, we've got a special diet, and we can show you some puppies over here. There's some little small puppies over here. These guys are two, and you can tell they're solid black German Shepherds. The puppies diet starts off at 2 weeks. And that's when you start off with something that is more of a liquidish, and it is more preferably that you use the natural yogurt because it's friendly to their stomachs and it doesn't cause them to diarrhea. If you use the milk, direct milk, whole milk, it is not that good for their stomach. They keep on diarrheaing. So we go for the yogurt, and from there we swipe from the yogurt or introduce minced meat, boiled minced meat and rice. All that food is supposed to be watery. Lose water, maji kabisa, because they are training them to eat, and they're actually more or less just licking on
just
it.
like winning a baby.
Yes, exactly, weaning off. Yes, because in 8 weeks they're supposed to be on market. Going.
So in 8 weeks they'll be ready for.
They'll be ready for because one is already booked. One is already gone. Yeah, so guys come and they're like, "Do you make the black and the long coat sebo? I want a puppy from that litter." So that's how we make it. Yeah. But it's more making sure that they're healthy, they're strong enough. So by the time you're clocking the 8-week time, they have the right weight, and they can be strong enough to survive on their own, because they need to generate heat energy, and the veterinary will have cleared them, and having given them the parvo and the DHLP vaccinations.
So I have noticed that your dogs are very clean, but the environment, we are on a farm that has very, very red soil.
Yes.
But the dogs are very clean.
Okay, if you've noticed, they live in cemented houses, and we've got the veranda whereby they run around the kitchen area. This is the dog unit area. It is cemented. But for them to be that clean, we normally dip them twice a month or weekly, depending on the varieties of ticks and fleas around. Because the fleas will come because we've got no fences, we've got deers and wild animals that pass by here. So we have to regularly dip them for the treatment. During the dip, they do get clean. And something else, there's a particular pack of dogs here that loves to swim. Early in the morning, goes down to the river, and it does itself some justice and comes back.
Oh.
Clean, yeah.
Okay.
That's where they're clean.
That is awesome.
There's a lot of water over here.
I hope we can go for some.
Yeah, we can go for a swim with Tabitha, the boys, and her daughters.
So I've walked around and I've seen a few breeds that I haven't met before. So take us through the type of breeds you're looking at.
So I'll start off with this girl over here. As you can see, she's an average size, small size, not that big, but we call them average. She's a Belgium Shepherd.
A Belgium
Shepherd. Belgian Malinois, to be precise. It's a dog bred from in Belgium, and it's a working line. Perfect working line. Best for military work, best for sniffing, best for tracking.
It's so tiny.
It's so tiny, and don't be fooled by the size of the body. It's got such a threshold of duration. It can actually chase something all the way to Ngong. It's got a crazy drive.
Oh.
It can actually dive into fire to go for something.
Oh.
Actually, if you go online and you Google the Belgian Malinois, it is one of the dogs that you're not recommended to have if you don't have space and time.
Oh.
Yes, because she's gone through my electronics, she's gone through my laptop cable, she's gone through my earphones, she's beaten through my phone but didn't go through. Yeah, she's actually beaten one of my nephews and me while playing. And she was young then, but right now she's at a year old, and I'm doing more socialization. I don't want to get aggressive or to the point whereby she's not relating to people in such a friendly way. So we've been actually drawn by the market itself to have a different variety of dogs. And I can say the rarest breed you've seen here. The big boy, the big girl I saw there, she's a Saint Bernard. That's a mountain dog, a very big dog. You've also seen a Doberman. We've got one Doberman. We've got Rottweilers. We've got solid black German Shepherd. I told you about them. We've got the black and tan German Shepherd. We've got the long coat German Shepherd. We've got a mix of the Boer Bull and the Rottweiler. We've got one of those. I think we've got something close to 7 varieties of large breeds. And then we also have the small breeds, the house breeds. We've got the Maltese. We've got the Jack Russells. We've got the Terriers. We've got another one that is a mix of a Jack Russell and a Dachshund, or we call them the sausage dogs. Yeah. So you can see the terrier. These short ones that have been docked, they're Jack Russell Terriers. So over here, this is a Jack Russell. He's about 2 years old, and he's the father to Sky. Sky is the one. Come, Sky. Come on. This is another Jack Russell. She's actually due. She's pregnant, and you might actually mistake them for puppies because they're small size, but they're already mature. These are dogs that are clocking 2 years now, and this is one of their babies. Yeah, we kept this one for future breeding, and they're tough ones. You can hear them barking. Watch, look at him. Watch. Milo, I got Milo early last year. Yeah, it should be early last year when we were starting off with the COVID thing. I got him from Bagathi. From a friend of mine. And you can mistake him for a baby, but this guy is mature, small size. And at first I suspected that he had dwarfism, but it is part of his breed structure. They are that small so that they may fit in holes, go hunt rats, and maneuver through small obstacles. And now, some have more appetite than others, so don't mind the for the small babies.
I can see the dogs have enough space to run around and have fun.
Yes.
Which is, I think, physically it's important for the dogs to get exercise.
Yes.
So what services do you have at the kennel?
We've got a variety of services. Some of them being the boarding services, whereby we have the dogs here for a night. Maybe you are traveling or with your family, you want them for a week, so we take the responsibility of your dog off your hand for that particular time, and then we charge you for that. We've got protection work service dogs, whereby we hire them out, these big German Shepherds, and they go and protect homesteads. So they're collected in the evening and brought back in the morning. Yeah, we also give off stud services. Yeah, so whereby someone comes, since he's an interesting male, and we negotiate the price, and we give them away. Yeah.
Dog training, do you train dogs?
Yeah, dog training as well, exactly. So more or less dog training, we go to clientels. We go, because we've got clients who are so attached to their dogs, they're not willing for the dogs to come over for boarding. It's like kids, you don't want your kid to go to boarding school. So we train dogs, not just from this zone, but more or less most of our clients out there. So we just leave we leave this workstation and we go train in homestead. So we do offer training services.
Services.
Basic obedience, protection work, and a bit of imprinting of sniffing. Yeah.
So do you have a dog that is trained from here?
Yeah. So basically, if our guy can see around, we've got dogs that are well behaved. This dog over here is called Zulu. We got him like exactly 2 months ago.
Hi, Zulu.
And he's already at home. So there's a basic obedience and the socialization aspect of it. So you want a dog, this is the aggressive Belgian Malinois. They are known to be like a cross between a shepherd and an alligator, but you can still tell. Well behaved, calm, and also all settled. We've got a German Shepherd over there. She's also trained and in behavior and in mingling with people and not being annoying. So what is basic obedience over here? So I'll tell you, basic obedience stems out from the day-to-day relating between me and you. So you'd rather have a dog that is not a human but can relate with the human behavior. So when you are having your dinner in your house or you're having lunch, you don't want a dog that keeps scratching at your leg, asking or on the table. So food behavior, we correct them, or we introduce them to food in particular timings, and we avoid feeding them when you're eating. So they're actually trained in such a way that I might be having my chicken right now, and they'll be patient enough to wait until they're snacked. Yeah, without having cramp and all that.
That is cool.
Yes.
I think a well-behaved dog is very important.
Exactly.
For every house.
Exactly. There's also potty training, whereby you want your dog to stay in the house,
but not poo-poo and susu in the house.
Yeah. So we come and we break the dog into potty training.
Okay.
Yes, the dog knows where to go and how to access its point, and where you allow the dog to go outside, not just anywhere, not under your car, but you just a particular point.
A particular point
that falls also into obedience.
Okay.
Yes.
That is cool.
Yeah.
So how long have you been running the kennel?
I'd say we've been into this business since I was in high school, but I was more or less introduced to it by my friends and my brother. Because back then the most activities we'd had is more like group setup. So what is your friend doing? So I got into dogs, I guess, when I was more or less 14 there.
14.
Yes.
So after school, did you have to get any kind of training for you to be able to run a kennel?
Yes, I did go for training. There was a facility called Octagon Kennels. We went there for 2 training seminars, semesters as well. We can call them semesters or seminars, whereby we were brought into the basic obedience of dogs, how to relate with a dog as a person. We also went into narcotics and sniffing and explosives.
Let's go to the business side of running the kennel. Would you say that the kennel at this point is sustaining itself, and would you advise somebody who wants to go into the business to go into it?
If you look at it as business, it will actually give you back your returns. But I can tell you there are so many friends of ours who've actually seen us doing it, and they've tried it, and along the way they gave up. Because there's the breeding of puppies, they fall sick. You need the veterinary, it's very expensive. You need to feed them. As you saw, I just got 200 kilograms of meat. You need to have the rice there. You need someone to be on the ground. So it is time consuming, financially actually heavily consuming on the financial side, and then you have to give yourself to it. So if you don't have the passion, I'd say don't get into it.
So it's also a job that involves passion. You have
passion, because you can imagine you can get a dog. If you see it as money, it's like a kid. Because if you can relate with your dog, as I relate with my dogs, all these dogs have a personal attachment to me. Every dog. So it's not just a matter of him and I see the money. So what happens if he falls sick and he's a boy and he gets castrated? Do I throw him out? No. I have to be that patient enough. It's beyond the money. Beyond
the money.
So you have to have that heart. If you don't get into it. Yeah, right now I'm going to demonstrate one of the basic of obedience. It's more controlling the dog by cues, and obedience and words.
So which dog are we going to?
Each dog relates to me by name. We start with the old girl. Tabitha, come here.
Oh, it knows its name. That's so cute.
Good, sit down. Good, sit. If I want a dog to sit down, I just go down. Sit down. Come on, down. Come on, down. She's pregnant, she's dead right now, but she does listen. Down, down. Good girl. Good down. Up. You can also train the dog to play with you. Maybe say you want the dog to play fetch or catch the tennis ball. I'm gonna use an example of these small pieces of napier grass. I'm gonna lure her. I want her to see it. Then I'm gonna toss it somewhere, and she's gonna go get it. Look at it.
Oh. You what am I tabby?
This is the Belgian Malinois. Sit. Come on. Sit. Yeah. attack. It's okay, boy. It's okay. I'm gonna do you. Oh, hey, easy. Where you said you have to come so basically, that's what this guy would do. It's more of a guard dog. A youngster, almost a year, but hates intruders and likes to be told to command and eat.
And there you have it, people. Today I've had so much fun. I've got to participate in dog training. I've swum with the dogs. I've met 3 new breeds of dog that I haven't met before. That is St. Bernards, the Doberman, and the Belgian Malinois. As usual, I'm your host, Linda Kenyita, and this is Kenya Dog TV, the documentary channel for all dog lovers.